Ladies and gentlemen, why is it important to strive to be the best version of yourself? Why should we put in the effort day after day to improve, to grow, to reach for something better? Let me ask you this, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to merely get by, or do you want to thrive? Do you want to settle for mediocrity, or do you want to achieve greatness? These questions are not just rhetorical. They are the essence of what we are here to discuss. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you are living up to your full potential. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling proud of the person you see. This is not just a dream, it's a possibility. But it requires effort, dedication, and a commitment to constant improvement. You see, life is a grind, there's no way around it. But the grind doesn't have to be a burden, it can be a path to fulfillment. The key is to embrace it, to find joy in the process of becoming better, of growing stronger, of pushing your limits. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed and others don't, even though they have the same opportunities? It's not about luck or talent, it's about mindset and discipline. It's about waking up every day and deciding to put in the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Let me ask you another question. What are you willing to do to become the best version of yourself? Are you willing to wake up a little earlier, to read a few more books, to make a few more calls? Are you willing to face your fears, to overcome your doubts, to keep going even when you fail? Because that's what it takes. Success is not a one-time event, it's a continuous process. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. Look around you. We're all here today because we want to improve our lives. We want to be better, to do better, to live better. So let's make a commitment right here, right now, to support each other, to encourage each other, to hold each other accountable. Remember this, you have within you the power to achieve greatness. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle, to rise above any challenge, to become the person you were meant to be. It's time to grind, to put in the work, to be the best version of yourself. Consider your personal philosophy. What is a personal philosophy? It's the set of beliefs and values that guide your actions and decisions. It's the lens through which you see the world. And let me tell you, it's the single most important factor in determining how your life turns out. You see, your personal philosophy shapes everything. It's like the foundation of a building. If the foundation is strong, the building stands firm even in the face of storms. But if the foundation is weak, the building crumbles. The same goes for your life. If your philosophy is strong and positive, you can withstand the challenges and come out stronger. But if your philosophy is weak or negative, you'll find yourself struggling and often falling short. Think about it. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you have the power to change your life, to achieve your dreams, to be successful? Or do you believe that life happens to you, that you're a victim of circumstances, that success is out of your reach? Your answers to these questions will determine your actions and ultimately your results. Let me give you an example. Suppose you believe that hard work leads to success. This belief, this philosophy will drive you to put in the effort, to persist through challenges, to keep going even when things get tough. And over time, this hard work will pay off. On the other hand, if you believe that success is a matter of luck, or that it's reserved for a select few, you won't put in the effort. You'll give up at the first sign of difficulty, and you'll never reach your full potential. So how do you develop a positive, empowering personal philosophy? Start by examining your current beliefs. Ask yourself, are these beliefs serving me? Are they helping me become the person I want to be? If not, it's time to change them. Adopt a growth mindset, the belief that you can always improve, always get better, always reach higher. Embrace the idea that your potential is limitless. Let me ask you this, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to wake up each day with a sense of purpose, excitement, and possibility? Or do you want to drag yourself through the day feeling stuck, frustrated, and unfulfilled? The choice is yours, and it all starts with your personal philosophy. Here's a practical step: write down your beliefs. Be honest with yourself. Then identify the ones that are holding you back and replace them with positive, empowering beliefs. Surround yourself with people who support your new philosophy. Read books, listen to speeches, and immerse yourself in an environment that reinforces your new way of thinking. Remember, your personal philosophy is not set in stone. You can change it, refine it, and improve it. And when you do, you'll find that your life changes in incredible ways. So commit today to developing a personal philosophy that empowers you, that drives you to be the best version of yourself. It's time to grind, to put in the work, to become the person you were meant to be. And I promise you, the rewards will be beyond anything you can imagine. Setting clear and defined goals. Goals are the roadmap to your future, the benchmarks that guide your actions and measure your progress. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. But with clear goals, you have direction, purpose, and motivation to keep moving forward. How do goals drive motivation and progress? Let me share a personal story. After setting my SMART goals, I had a clear vision of where I was headed. Every morning, I woke up with a sense of purpose. I knew what I needed to do each day to move closer to my goals. It wasn't always easy, but having those goals kept me focused and driven. Goals give you a reason to push through the tough times. They act as a constant reminder of why you're putting in the effort. And as you achieve your goals, no matter how small, you build momentum. Each success fuels your motivation, leading to even greater achievements. But it's not just about setting goals, it's about the grind, the consistent, everyday effort that turns those goals into reality. This brings me to a crucial concept, the power of consistent effort. The grind is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. It's not about grand gestures or one-time efforts. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and making progress bit by bit. Small daily actions lead to significant long-term results. Think about it like this: a drop of water seems insignificant on its own, but over time, those drops can wear down a rock. The same goes for your efforts. Each small action you take, each day you stick to your plan, adds up to monumental progress over time. How do you embrace the grind? Start by breaking down your goals into small, manageable tasks. Focus on what you can do today, not just what you hope to achieve in the future. Celebrate small victories along the way, because they are stepping stones to your larger goals. Remember, consistency is key. It's not about working hard for a few days or weeks and then giving up. It's about committing to the process day in and day out. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Because success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. Think about the impact of small, consistent actions. If you read just 10 pages of a book every day, by the end of the year, you'll have read several books. If you save a small amount of money each week, over time, it adds up to a significant sum. If you exercise for just 30 minutes a day, you'll see a tremendous improvement in your health and fitness over the months. The grind requires discipline and perseverance. It's about pushing through the moments of doubt and fatigue, knowing that every effort, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. It's about believing in the power of compound effort, the idea that small actions, repeated consistently, lead to big results. So, ask yourself, are you willing to put in the work? Are you ready to commit to the grind? Because that's what it takes to be the best version of yourself. It's not about waiting for the right moment or the perfect opportunity. It's about creating those moments through consistent effort. You have the power to achieve greatness. You have the ability to reach your goals and transform your life. But it starts with a commitment to the grind. Embrace the process, stay consistent, and keep pushing forward. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are beyond measure. Let's talk about something we all face: obstacles and challenges. Life is full of them, and it's how we deal with these setbacks that defines our success. We've all been there, feeling stuck, discouraged, and unsure of how to move forward. But let me tell you, it's not the obstacles themselves that determine our fate, but our response to them. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but what about during the hard times? That's when true character is revealed. I remember a time when I was struggling financially. The bills were piling up, and it seemed like there was no way out. But I kept my eyes on my goals. I reminded myself why I was doing this, and I pushed through. And guess what? Things eventually turned around. Perseverance and resilience are your best friends in tough times. So how do you stay motivated? Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift you, who believe in you, who inspire you. Their energy will rub off on you. Break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. When you look at a big goal, it can be overwhelming. But when you break it down into daily actions, it becomes much more attainable. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each small win gives you the momentum to keep going. Maintain a positive attitude. This brings me to the crucial role of attitude and mindset. Your attitude affects everything. It determines how you see the world, how you respond to challenges, and ultimately how successful you will be. A positive attitude creates a positive outcome. During one of my early business ventures, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I was on the verge of giving up. But then I met a man who had been through similar challenges. He told me, your attitude determines your altitude. That stuck with me. I realized that I had been focusing on the negatives, letting setbacks define my mood and my actions. I decided to change my mindset. Instead of seeing problems, I started seeing opportunities. Instead of dwelling on failures, I focused on lessons learned. The difference between a positive and a negative mindset is like night and day. With a positive mindset, you see possibilities, you find solutions, you attract positive outcomes. With a negative mindset, you see obstacles, you find excuses, you attract more negativity. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So how do you cultivate a winning mindset? Start by practicing gratitude. Focus on what you have, not on what you lack. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice shifts your focus from negativity to positivity. Visualize your success. See yourself achieving your goals, living your dreams. Visualization creates a powerful mental image that motivates and inspires you to take action. Use positive affirmations. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can and I will. Your words have power, so choose them wisely. Take care of yourself. Exercise, eat healthily, get enough sleep. When you feel good physically, it's easier to maintain a positive attitude. Your body and mind are connected, and taking care of one helps the other. Overcoming obstacles and challenges requires a combination of perseverance, resilience, and a positive mindset. Embrace the grind, stay focused on your goals, and keep a positive attitude. Remember, it's not about the obstacles themselves, but how you respond to them. You have the power to overcome any challenge, to rise above any setback, and to achieve greatness. Let's dive into one of the cornerstones of success: continuous learning and improvement. You see, the world is always changing, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Lifelong learning is not just a nice to have, it's essential. It's the engine that drives growth, innovation, and success. I recall a time early in my career when I thought I knew enough. I had some success, I was comfortable, and I got complacent. Then I met a mentor who shook me out of my complacency. He said, Jim, the day you stop learning is the day you start dying. That hit me hard. I realized that to stay ahead, to keep growing, I needed to embrace learning as a lifelong commitment. Lifelong learning isn't confined to formal education. It's about being curious, asking questions, seeking out new experiences, and always striving to improve. It's about reading books, attending seminars, talking to people from different backgrounds, and learning from their experiences. Continuous improvement is what leads to excellence. Excellence isn't about being perfect, it's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about making small, consistent improvements every day. Think of it as the compound interest of personal development. Each bit of knowledge, each new skill, each improvement compounds over time, leading to extraordinary results. Imagine this: what if you committed to learning something new every day? How would that transform your life over a year or 5 years or a decade? The possibilities are endless. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. And that's a good thing. It keeps you humble, hungry, and open to new opportunities. So I encourage you to make learning a priority. Set aside time each day for reading, for listening to podcasts, for taking courses. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow. Seek out mentors, ask questions, and never be afraid to admit you don't know something. In fact, admitting you don't know is the first step to learning. Now, let's talk about something equally important: building strong relationships and networks. Success is not a solo endeavor. It's about the people you know, the connections you make, and the relationships you build. These relationships provide support, opportunities, and insights that can propel you forward. Think about the people in your life who have helped you, guided you, or opened doors for you. For me, it was a mentor who believed in me, who took the time to teach me, to invest in my growth. Without him, I wouldn't be standing here today. That's the power of relationships. Networking isn't just about exchanging business cards or making small talk at events. It's about building genuine connections, about being interested in others, about giving before you get. It's about creating a network of people who support each other, who lift each other up. I remember a time when I was struggling to close a deal. I reached out to a friend I had met at a seminar. We had built a solid relationship over time, and he introduced me to someone who could help. That introduction led to a successful partnership that transformed my business. That's the power of networking. So how do you build and maintain valuable connections? Start by being genuine. Show interest in others, listen more than you talk, and always look for ways to add value. Follow up with people, stay in touch, and nurture those relationships over time. Remember, it's not about what you can get, it's about what you can give. Surround yourself with positive influences. These are the people who will support you, guide you, and help you achieve your goals. Continuous learning and strong relationships are the twin pillars of success. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Embrace every opportunity to grow, to improve, to become better, and build a network of supportive, positive people who can help you on your journey. Let's turn our attention to something crucial yet often overlooked: maintaining balance and well-being. In our quest for success, it's easy to get caught up in the grind and forget about taking care of ourselves. But let me tell you, balance is essential. Without it, you risk burning out, losing your health, and missing out on the joys of life. Finding balance is about making time for both your work and your personal life. It's about knowing when to push hard and when to rest. It's about prioritizing your well-being so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. After all, what good is success if you're too stressed out to enjoy it? Here are some tips on managing stress and maintaining your health. Set clear boundaries. Decide when your workday ends and stick to it. Make time for your family, your friends, and yourself. Schedule it just like you would an important meeting. Take care of your body. Eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. Your body is your most valuable asset. Treat it with respect. Find ways to relax and recharge. Maybe it's reading a good book, going for a walk, or spending time with loved ones. Whatever it is, make sure you're taking time to unwind and do things that bring you joy. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's delegating tasks at work or seeking support from friends and family, you don't have to do it all alone. Remember, maintaining balance and well-being isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's what allows you to be at your best, both in your work and in your personal life. So prioritize your well-being. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Let's recap some of the key points we've discussed today. We talked about the importance of having a strong personal philosophy. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. We emphasize setting clear, defined goals and the power of consistent effort. It's the small, daily actions that lead to big results. We delved into overcoming obstacles and challenges, highlighting the importance of perseverance and resilience. Life will throw curveballs, but it's your response that matters. We also explored the critical role of attitude and mindset. A positive mindset attracts positive outcomes, while a negative mindset holds you back. Continuous learning and improvement were another key focus. Lifelong learning keeps you relevant, opens up new opportunities, and drives personal growth. And of course, we discussed the importance of building strong relationships and networks. Success is not a solo endeavor, it's about the people you surround yourself with. So where do we go from here? It's time to take action. It's time to grind, put in the work, to be the best version of yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the right opportunity. Create those moments through your actions. Start today, start now. Imagine what your life could look like in a year or 5 years if you commit to these principles. Imagine waking up each day with purpose, energy, and excitement. Imagine achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, and enjoying the journey. That life is within your reach, but it requires effort, dedication, and a commitment to continuous improvement. I want you to leave here today with a renewed sense of purpose. Take the lessons you've learned and apply them. Set your goals, embrace the grind, and maintain balance and well-being along the way. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's the daily actions, the small steps, the consistent effort that lead to greatness. So I challenge you, what will you do today to start becoming the best version of yourself? Will you set a new goal? Will you take a step towards improving your health? Will you reach out to a mentor or build a new connection? Whatever it is, do it with intention, do it with passion, and do it with a commitment to excellence. Let me leave you with this. You have the power to create the life you want. You have the ability to achieve greatness. It's time to take action. It's time to grind. It's time to be the best version of yourself.